Fitbit Charge 2. Fitbit must be doing something right since these are all the rage. As the name implies, this is the second version of Fitbit's Charge model, and man did they step up their game. After spending a few weeks with the Fitbit Charge 2, it's easy to say this is the best fitness tracker on the market, and it has certainly raised the bar for the rest of the competition. Let's find out what makes this fitness tracker so great. For $149.95 or $179.95, depending on the color you get, you're getting a stylish activity and sleep tracker with an integrated wrist-mounted heart rate monitor. Opening the box is easy, and inside you'll find the Charge 2 itself, some documentation you'll probably never read, and a charging cradle that's rather reminiscent to a Predator without his or her mask. It's important to note that when choosing your Charge 2, you must select the right size wristband. Unlike the Fitbit Flex 2, the Charge 2 only brings one wristband. Don't worry, you can still switch out the wristband. You can even get classy leather wristbands that look great if you work in an office. The stock wristband that comes included with your Charge 2 is made out of silicone with a soft touch feel to it and a textured design on it. The casing itself is made of aluminum and what I'm assuming is glass. The Charge 2 overall is an exceptionally well crafted product. All of the panels are flush, the wristband itself doesn't wiggle where it interlocks with the main case. The side button is stationary and has a satisfying click to it, and the screen itself is easy to read and is bright enough to be seen in any condition. Just keep in mind this is not a traditional touchscreen. Unlike modern touchscreens that rely on the conductivity of your fingerprint to read inputs, this screen reacts when force from a tap is applied. This method of touchscreen is useful because you'll still be able to interact with the Fitbit Charge 2 even if it's covered in sweat during your workout. At a glance, the Charge 2 screen will tell you the time, date, distance walked, calories burned, flights climbed, and active minutes. By pressing the side button, you are sent to the heart rate monitor screen. If you press the side button again, you will then be sent over to the workout screen. Here you can tap the screen and select from a variety of workouts, and when you see the one you're about to do, you can press and hold the side button again, and the Charge 2 will start tracking said workout. The Charge 2 can automatically detect and start tracking your workouts, but we found that for better accuracy, you should initiate it yourself. If you press the side button again, you will then be sent to the stopwatch screen, and if you press the side button one last time, you will be sent to the breathing session screen. Breathing sessions are designed to help you slow down and relax by focusing on your breathing. You can set the default sessions to be either 2 or 5 minutes long. The Fitbit itself will guide you through your breathing and tell you when to inhale and exhale. After doing the sessions a few times, I did find them to be useful and help me calm down and relax. Now keep in mind, the Fitbit Charge 2 is not waterproof, so you can't take it swimming like the Fitbit Flex 2. It is splash resistant though, which means you can get it a little wet like when you're washing your hands or something, but you better not submerge this guy. Fitbit also advertises as a 5-day battery life for the Charge 2, but honestly, it's more like 4 days. The relatively short battery life is due to the heart rate monitor being on 24/7. Aside from being able to track your calories burned, steps taken, flights climbed, distance walked, and minutes active, the Charge 2 can also track your sleep. Through the Fitbit app, you'll be able to see the quality of your sleep, times when you were restless the night before, and how many times you woke up. Having data like this can be very useful when you're trying to improve your sleep quality so you can be more productive the next day. You can even set the Fitbit Charge 2 to wake you up at the best time when you're out of REM sleep with its silent alarm. Unfortunately, I found the vibration from the wristband wasn't enough to wake me up, so if you do decide to use the silent alarm, have a backup set just in case. Speaking about the Fitbit app, we've said it before and we'll say it again. Fitbit has the best fitness tracking app on the market. When buying a fitness tracker, you're not just buying the hardware, you're also buying into the included mobile app. Fitbit does a great job of laying out all of the necessary information right in front of you. It's easy to read and understand, and if you want more detailed information about your stats, Fitbit has you covered. The Fitbit mobile app also does a great job of keeping users motivated through challenges to beat and medals to earn. You can even see how you stack up against your friends. After testing the heart rate monitor against an EKG machine, we found it to be very accurate for heart rates between 60 BPM and 130 BPM. It wasn't until we got into the higher BPMs, like in the 150 and 190 range, that we saw the accuracy fall. If you're an athlete that constantly works out in the higher BPM range, then you'll still need to wear a chest strap heart rate monitor. Also, if you're a runner that's interested in the Charge 2, it's important to understand that this guide doesn't have a built-in GPS like the Apple Watch Series 2. So if you want to map out your runs, you'll still need to carry your phone with you, which will be okay for some and a problem for others. If you're buying a Fitbit Charge 2, it's because you want an accurate fitness tracker and not so much a smartwatch. That being said, the Fitbit Charge 2 can also show you notifications when you receive a text message or have an incoming call. It can even give you a small preview thanks to the screen, unlike the Flex 2. It's not much, but it certainly helps. In conclusion, the Fitbit Charge 2 is our favorite fitness tracker here at Gym Caddy. It's exceptionally well made, powerful, and stylish for just $149.95. The Fitbit Charge 2 is great if you're into running, aerobic exercising, yoga, bike riding, CrossFit, or moderate weightlifting. The Fitbit Charge 2 isn't so great if you're really into bodybuilding or powerlifting, since you can't wear it while you wear wrist wraps or wrist straps, so you can't track your workout. But if you're looking for something that can track your calories burned, steps taken, track your sleep, and keep you motivated in a sleek package, then the Charge 2 is for you. Well, if you made it this far, leave us a like. It really helps. If you like videos like this, subscribe. There's more to come. If you're looking for more product reviews or fitness advice, head over to gymcaddy.net. Catch you guys next time.